The divine messages are like whispers of the soul, meant only for those who listen with their heart. Rumi. In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it's easy to overlook the subtle signs and messages that the universe sends our way. However, for the chosen ones, these messages are not only significant but also a guiding force in their lives. Interpreting divine messages in everyday life requires an attuned awareness, a deep understanding, and a readiness to see beyond the surface of ordinary occurrences. As chosen ones, you might have experienced moments where you felt an inexplicable connection to something greater than yourself. It might come as a sudden realization, a gut feeling, or even a random coincidence that seems too perfect to be mere chance. These are not mere coincidences, they are the universe's way of communicating with you. The first step in interpreting divine messages is to recognize them. Divine messages often come in forms that are easy to miss if you're not paying attention. These can include recurring numbers, symbols, dreams, or even a conversation with a stranger that seems to resonate deeply with you. The key is to be open and receptive, to notice patterns and synchronicities that might otherwise go unnoticed. For example, have you ever noticed the same number or sequence of numbers appearing frequently in your life? This is known as angel numbers, and many believe these are direct communications from the divine. Each number or sequence has a specific meaning. For instance, seeing the number 111 might suggest that you are on the right path and should continue with your current plans. The number 444 could be a reminder that your angels are with you, providing support and guidance. Similarly, dreams can be a powerful medium through which the divine communicates. Dreams are often symbolic and can provide insights that are not immediately obvious in waking life. Pay attention to recurring themes, people, or emotions in your dreams, as they can provide clues to what the universe is trying to tell you. Keeping a dream journal can be a helpful practice in deciphering these messages. Intuition plays a crucial role in interpreting divine messages. It is that inner voice or feeling that guides you when you're faced with a decision or a challenge. For chosen ones, this intuitive guidance is often stronger and more pronounced. Learning to trust your intuition is essential in understanding the messages you receive. Intuition is not something that can be easily explained or rationalized. It is an inherent knowing, a sense of certainty that comes without the need for logical reasoning. For instance, you might meet someone for the first time and instantly feel a connection or a warning. This is your intuition at work, nudging you towards or away from certain paths or people. To enhance your intuitive abilities, it's important to practice mindfulness and meditation. These practices help quiet the mind, allowing you to tap into the subtle energies and messages that are always present but often drowned out by the noise of everyday life. By cultivating stillness and inner peace, you create a space for divine messages to come through more clearly. The physical world is filled with symbols and signs that carry divine messages. Nature, for instance, is a common medium through which the universe communicates. The appearance of certain animals, the changing of seasons, or even the weather can hold significant meanings. For example, if you frequently see butterflies, it could symbolize transformation and growth, indicating that you are in a phase of personal evolution. Birds, on the other hand, might represent freedom, perspective, or the ability to rise above challenges. Even the elements, earth, water, fire, and air, can carry messages. A sudden gust of wind might be a reminder of the unseen forces at work in your life, urging you to remain flexible and adaptable. Another common way the universe sends messages is through objects or events that catch your attention unexpectedly. Perhaps you find a feather on your path or a coin with a specific year that holds significance for you. These seemingly random occurrences are often more than they appear. They are gentle nudges from the universe, encouraging you to pay attention and seek the deeper meaning behind them. Words have power, and they can also serve as vehicles for divine messages. Pay attention to the words and phrases that stand out to you in conversations, books, or even songs. Often, a particular word or phrase will resonate with you on a deeper level, as if it was meant specifically for you to hear at that moment. This could happen during a conversation with a friend where a simple remark suddenly seems to hold profound wisdom. Or perhaps you're reading a book, and a sentence seems to leap off the page, speaking directly to your current situation. These are instances where the divine is using language to communicate with you. Moreover, the practice of journaling can also help you uncover divine messages. When you write, you are channeling your thoughts and feelings, and often, you may find that the answers or insights you seek emerge naturally on the page. This process of writing can be a form of divine dialogue, where your higher self or the universe is speaking through you. In the midst of all the external signs and symbols, it's essential not to overlook the most powerful source of divine messages, your inner voice. This inner voice is the direct line of communication between you and the divine. It's that quiet, steady guidance that often contrasts with the loud and chaotic voices of the world around you. Listening to your inner voice requires practice and patience. It's easy to dismiss it as just a thought or a fleeting feeling, but when you learn to trust it, you'll find that it's a reliable source of wisdom and direction. Your inner voice is always aligned with your highest good, steering you towards your true purpose and helping you navigate the challenges of life. One effective way to strengthen your connection to your inner voice is through regular meditation. Meditation helps you quiet the mind, making it easier to hear the subtle whispers of your soul. It also allows you to discern between the chatter of the mind and the true guidance of your inner voice. Over time, you'll find that this inner voice becomes a powerful ally in your journey, helping you interpret and act on the divine messages you receive. Timing is a critical aspect of divine messages. Sometimes, the message isn't just about what you need to do but also about when you need to do it. Divine timing is the concept that everything happens at the right time and in the right sequence according to the universe's plan. For chosen ones, aligning with divine timing is essential. This means trusting that everything is unfolding as it should, even when it doesn't align with your personal timeline or expectations. It requires patience and faith, understanding that delays or obstacles are often part of the divine plan to guide you towards something greater. To align with divine timing, it's important to stay present and patient. Instead of rushing or forcing things to happen, allow them to unfold naturally. Pay attention to the signs and messages that indicate when the time is right to take action. You might notice that when you're aligned with divine timing, things fall into place effortlessly, and you experience a sense of flow and ease. Interpreting divine messages is not always straightforward. There will be times when the messages are clear and other times when they seem ambiguous or even contradictory. This is where trust comes into play. Trusting the process means believing that you are being guided, even when you don't fully understand the message or the path ahead. Trust is cultivated through experience and faith. The more you work with divine messages, the more you'll learn to trust in their guidance. You'll begin to see patterns and connections that reinforce the idea that nothing is random and that everything happens for a reason. It's also important to trust yourself and your ability to interpret these messages. You are the best interpreter of the messages meant for you because they are tailored to your unique path and purpose. While seeking guidance from others can be helpful, ultimately, the interpretation of divine messages is a deeply personal process. While being open to divine messages is crucial, it's equally important to stay grounded. Grounding helps you remain balanced and centered, ensuring that you don't become overwhelmed by the influx of information or misinterpret it. Grounding practices can include spending time in nature, engaging in physical activities, or practicing mindfulness and meditation. These activities help you stay connected to the present moment and to your physical body, providing a stable foundation from which to interpret and act on the messages you receive. Being grounded also helps you discern between true divine messages and distractions or illusions. It keeps you anchored in reality, allowing you to approach the spiritual with a clear mind and a steady heart. This balance between openness and grounding is essential for interpreting divine messages accurately and effectively. Receiving and interpreting divine messages is only part of the process. The next step is to act on these messages. Action is where the true power of divine guidance is realized. It's not enough to simply understand the message, you must also be willing to follow through on the guidance you receive. Acting on divine messages often requires courage and faith. The guidance you receive might lead you to make changes in your life, take risks, or step into the unknown. However, when you trust in the divine plan, you'll find that these actions are aligned with your highest good and lead to growth and fulfillment. It's important to act with intention and integrity. Divine messages are not commands but gentle nudges in the direction of your true purpose. When you act on them with sincerity and a clear heart, you align yourself with the flow of the universe, allowing for a smoother and more fulfilling journey. In conclusion, interpreting divine messages in everyday life is a skill that chosen ones develop over time. It requires awareness, intuition, trust, and a deep connection to both the physical and spiritual worlds. The messages are always there, waiting for you to notice and act on them. By being open and receptive, staying grounded, and trusting the process, you can navigate life with the guidance of the divine, making choices that are aligned with your highest purpose. As you continue on this path, you'll find that the divine messages become clearer, and your ability to interpret them strengthens. You'll start to see the interconnectedness of all things and realize that the universe is constantly communicating with you, guiding you towards your true destiny. If you enjoyed this discussion and want to stay connected with more insights on how to interpret divine messages in your life, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your engagement helps us reach more people who are on a similar path. Also, consider sharing this video with someone who might benefit from it. Your likes and subscriptions are deeply appreciated. Thank you for being here and taking the time to engage with this content. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is just the beginning of a deeper exploration into the mysteries of being a chosen one, and I would love for you to be part of this journey. Together, we can uncover the hidden messages that the universe is sending our way. To all the chosen ones out there, if this content resonates with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your participation is crucial in helping us grow and continue to bring you content that speaks to your spiritual path. Let's keep this conversation going, join the channel and become part of our spiritual family. Your likes, subscriptions, and shares are what make this possible. Lastly, if you found value in this video, I invite you to like it and subscribe to the channel. Your involvement is what drives this channel, so thank you for your support.